The Raw on Netflix debut episode is quickly approaching. And considering a lot of people are considering this to be basically on the same level of a PLE, and I think that a lot of WWE fans will really enjoy it because of how important and how special it's going to feel. And I would assume those are the same types of people that did not enjoy Saturday night's main event because it didn't have any big surprises, any big changes, nothing like that. So this could be a breath of fresh air for WWE fans, and it should be a very good way to kick off 2025 after having such a monster 2024. I talked about it in my most recent video that I uploaded on here, which was the best of 2024 video. And in that video, I had mentioned how day one last year, the show day one, really set the tone for how WWE was going to go in 2024. And I think we could see something similar with this episode of Raw on Netflix. It should be noted that I am recording this still in 2024, but by time you are watching this, it's going to be 2025, so I hope you all had a fantastic New Year's. So, what we know now may be a little bit different from what we get by time January 6th rolls around. So keep that in mind as I go through the list of stuff that we know or somewhat know is going to happen. So the first thing that I'm going to be talking about is Logan Paul making his return to the WWE. And I'm starting with Logan Paul returning because I think it could tie in to something else that we're going to be seeing, and that something is John Cena kicking off his retirement tour. As you've probably seen by now, it is rumored that Logan Paul will take on John Cena at WrestleMania 41, so I do think that this could be the start of that feud. And honestly, I think it would be a really good start to the Cena retirement tour because at this point, Logan Paul has proved to not just himself, but to WWE and the majority of the WWE universe in proving that he can handle his own against the best that WWE has to offer. Now, it should be mentioned that John Cena is on a different level, but I still do think that it's going to be a good feud nonetheless, if that is where we're going. And while it may not be appetizing to a portion of the WWE universe or just wrestling fans in general, again, I do think that Logan Paul has earned the right to go up against a John Cena and kick off the retirement tour. Logan Paul has not only proved himself in the ring, but also on the mic. He is very good on the mic, and he is the perfect person to go up against John Cena because he's so easy to hate. So I think when you put all that stuff together, I think you have a good start to the Cena retirement tour.
This was on me. This is on me.
Now time for the matches. The matches themselves, as of right now, we only have a couple, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot more that's added. But again, like I said, I'm recording this before we know what the full episode is going to entail. So we're going to start off with Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa in a tribal combat match for the right to be the tribal chief. Something that I thought was kind of crazy and something that I saw when I was putting this video together, this is Roman Reigns' first match on Monday Night Raw since 2022. That's kind of hard to believe that it's been that long. But the big thing with this match is I fully anticipate this being the start of the next chapter for the Bloodline storyline. I think we got what we wanted and we saw the OG Bloodline back together taking on the new Bloodline. But I think now we're going to start seeing Roman versus Solo one-on-one. While I don't think that this is going to be the only match between these two, I do think that it's going to start this next chapter in the Bloodline storyline. And there's a lot of possibilities. It's a Bloodline match after all, so you know there's going to be shenanigans, so I fully anticipate the OG Bloodline coming out. I anticipate the new Bloodline coming out. I even expect Drew McIntyre to make an appearance during this match. We did see Drew have a segment with Solo Sikoa, and we know that Drew is going through the OG bloodline right now. So it totally makes sense for him to at least make an appearance throughout this match. But the one that everyone has on their mind is The Rock. Is The Rock going to return for the Raw debut on Netflix. Personally, I'm kind of 50-50 on it. I think he could. I think he couldn't. It would be smart to incorporate him into the episode in some sort of way. It is rumored that he is going to be there, but those are just rumors at the end of the day. But I talked about it in my Best of 2024 video when The Rock returned last year on day one. That set the tone for WWE as a whole for 2024. And I think it could do the same exact thing if he returns for the Raw on Netflix debut. Next up, we've got Liv Morgan taking on Rhea Ripley. And I do think that this could be the end of this feud, because at this point, it's just starting to kind of get a little bit repetitive. At first, I really did think that this feud had the legs to go to WrestleMania 41. However, at this point, I'm really starting to doubt that, because it's just feeling like it's the same thing over and over and over again. And even with Raquel Rodriguez in the mix, it seems like every time it's Rhea Ripley coming in, taking out Liv Morgan, taking out Raquel Rodriguez like she's nothing, like she's not even there. So unless they have some big twist, I just don't see this feud lasting till WrestleMania 41, so I think this could be the end of it. And I do think that the storyline that's starting within the Judgment Day, where we're kind of seeing Finn Balor being pitted against Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, and Dominic Mysterio, I think that is kind of going to be the direction that they move forward with. The last match that I have is CM Punk, Seth Rollins. That's all that needs to be said. This is the match that I am most excited to watch, and I really, really hope that it's going to be the first of many matches between these two. The only thing that worries me, and that this may be the only match for a while, is CM Punk's favor that he has from Paul Heyman. I really like the idea of CM Punk having that favor from Paul Heyman in his back pocket, but I don't want it to interfere in what's going to be a top feud of 2025. I have no doubt in my mind that this feud can and could quite possibly be just as good, if not better, than what we got from CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. And I do think that this could be match of the night, definitely, possibly moment of the night, providing what we get throughout the match. So this is where I want to hear from you guys. What do you think we could see for the debut episode of Raw on Netflix? And also let me know, do you think it's going to live up to the hype, or do you think it's going to fall short of the anticipation and the hype that this show is bringing? I think it's going to be a hell of a show, providing all of the rumors and returns that can and will be happening. And I did mention it at the beginning of this video that not everything has been confirmed and not everything has been revealed yet. Again, I'm recording this the week prior to the debut episode of Raw on Netflix, but this video will go out January 2nd. I wanted to do that because I wanted to give myself a little bit of a break to enjoy the holiday season, and also it just wouldn't make any sense uploading a video on either of those days because I want all of you guys to be spending time with your family and not watching this guy. Now, don't get me wrong, any other day out of the year, yeah, I want you watching these videos, but holidays are supposed to be for family and not some random guy on the internet. But now that is all said and done, I do hope you guys had both a fantastic Christmas and a amazing start to 2025. And I seriously cannot thank anybody who has watched even a second of my videos. It really means the absolute world. Even if you just have clicked on a video, didn't watch the full thing, it doesn't matter. The fact that someone took the time to click one of my videos means so much to me. You guys truly will never understand. Now that all that's done and out of the way, that is going to do it for this video here. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, hit the like button. If you really enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button. Both are free and both help out so much. Again, I hope you enjoy your New Year's, and I hope it was a good one and a good start to 2025. And as always, stay tuned for more content coming in the future. We'll see you next time.